Hello, YouTube. Let's give this another shot, shall we? That last live stream was pretty rough, but thank you for rocking with me, those of you who did. Are we starting the game over? Yes. I privated the last streams because they were pretty rough. We're gonna just start fresh, because I think this game deserves it. So, without further ado, this is Vanaris Tactics, a Brazilian-developed indie SRPG that I've been wanting to play for quite a while. You have nowhere to run now. Surrender. Well, you are perfectly in time, Fireroy, because this is a new game. We're starting over. It's a pretty short game from my understanding, so we might be able to finish the entire thing in one sitting. We'll see. Depends how fast I play. This is not gonna happen. Not again. Only Lao Tsin can save one's life. If we can't get you to understand that, I'll let him tell you that in person. Brother! Another of your kind, huh? I'll ask nicely for the last time. Surrender. Otherwise, the consequences will be severe. We're willing to face them. This time, we fight back. So, I tried controlling this last time with keyboard and mouse, and it's pretty jank. So I'll show you what I'm using in a second. Morgana, remember to, whenever possible, attack the enemy from their sides or back. This will increase your chances of hitting them. So this is like the Telepath Tactics series. That's my main experience with that. And you get to keep your distance if you want to hit them with your crossbow. The jumping around gives Vandal Hearts vibes. I've not played that one, but I really want to. So, like I said, keyboard and mouse felt a little bit weird. I'm actually using my Sega Saturn controller, which I think is hilarious that this recognizes that. But good on the devs for programming literally whatever you want to use working. I appreciate the little heart reacts, I see that. So, what I figured out was that last time, our move is that bottom left thing, which I thought was a little guy. I now see that it's a little boot. Oh, right. I need to undo that. You can attack and then move. Very important thing. So, we didn't make it very far in the first stream. We made it like 15 minutes in, and that's with a bunch of stopping for issues. So, we are going to have plenty new to see very quickly. Can we move through our own guys? What if I do this? I don't know what happens. Okay, so if I attack you here, the game is definitely modeled after Final Fantasy Tactics. In Final Fantasy Tactics, do you have directional stuff like that? Yours is the only games I've played that have that. I think we can just wait here. This is a pretty good block. Oh, but we can't shoot him. How much health do you have? 6? We do 6. We can move down here. Yeah. Got it. Super easy. Barely an inconvenience. The little fade out of like the level just going down is kind of fun. I like that. Son. Most of my troops shifted to the village's northern gate. But where is your brother? Where's Adrian? Oh, I just realized I'm blocking their names, aren't I? So this is Nigel. This is Boris. He's almost my age, Dad. I took him outside, disguised as a soldier. He will be waiting for you under the bridge to Araguaia with some supplies I could spare. My goodness, I can't talk anymore. And our main character here is Morgana. And how about Zara? Have you heard about her? I'm sorry, Aunt. I don't know about her. And from Araguaia, where do we go? I don't really know the situation out there. I'm sorry. Your best bet is Onumbra, going through Casimira. Many of the rebels are fleeing from there, from what I heard. I couldn't ask for much information because my superiors know I have relatives in Ramona. That'd be too suspicious. I really like when games just throw you into the politics of their world. I don't know what any of this means yet, but, like, I'll pick it up. It feels like the world is already in motion. That's a huge sacrifice of yours already, kid. We appreciate it. I guess it's time for us to go, sister. Tactics has it, yeah. At least the GBA one did. The only one you played. I think Triangle Strategy has it too. It's a pretty common thing. Okay, so it's pretty common. It just is not in any of the ones I've played. That sounded sarcastic, and it's not, actually. It's just funny that it's worked out that way. But people have told me Final Fantasy Tactics is the best thing ever. It's never going to live up to its reputation at this point for me. Disgaea does it too. Another one I haven't played that's huge. Kind of makes Fire Emblem and Shining Force the outliers. Yeah, it's feeling that way. Here, take this. Wait. This is the bracelet that I gave you when they took you from us. I'm glad you kept it for so long. I was always wearing it. Never took it off. It'll bring you good luck. A suspicious pause. He's a little cat. Take care, you three. Three? I don't know what's up with that. Do you guys like the directional thing? How do you feel about it? I expect Sinister Designs to like it since his games do it. I've been mixed on it. Like, it definitely is a, like, more dimension to think about. And for me, I think it depends on the games. In Sinister Designs games, I've been okay with it. But I don't know if I like it that much. We'll see. I've only really played it with that in his games, so not a huge sample size. Final Fantasy Tactics has incredible features, but IMO, it's a bit hard to play in 2024. It's just so slow and clunky. See, I've wondered if I would feel that way about playing Shining Force for the first time in current year, because, yeah, a lot of people have that complaint that it's just so slow. And I'm used to it, so I'm like, oh, this is fine. But when I play, like, challenge runs and stuff, or Ironmans or whatever, I do use that fast forward key a good amount, so, yeah, maybe. I think it's a good idea. Only Fire Emblem and Shining Force don't have it in all the games you've played. Man. Yeah, that's interesting. I'm definitely going to encounter that more, so I'll have more feelings about it later, I'm sure. So, this is Adrian again. Or no, that was Boris. This is Adrian. His brother? I don't know. I've seen them. They're coming for us. What? How? How come did they find us? A little bit of not proper English there, but that's okay. If the dev translated this all themselves, like, very impressive so far. As long as it's close enough that I get what's going on, good to go. They must be following us since we crossed the river. I know them well. If they're willing to attack us, we're probably being outnumbered. Morgana! Adrian! The enemy is coming from all of the sides. We are surrounded. Stay close to each other. So, this is where you've been hiding, huh? I knew you wouldn't get too far. Well, it's time to settle this. Show us what you've taken. I love his name, Afonso. We don't have that much to share. Don't lie to me. Do you think I don't know that one of those soldiers is Nigel's son? You convinced us to start this rebellion and are now fleeing. Things aren't any easier for us, too. You still refuse to acknowledge how grievous this is, huh? Let us teach you a lesson, then. So I'm guessing he's the boss. I'll catch up on chat after cutscenes and stuff.
Afonso is the most dangerous of them. He's got an S-stock. That weapon causes a status effect bleed. He will probably focus on one of us to make them bleed. When someone is bleeding, they lose a small portion of their HP for each panel they move. It will take him 2 to 3 hits to cause that, so if you're 1 hit away from getting your bleed bar full, try to stay away from him. Alright.
The same goes for the Chris you've got there. It causes poison. Poison takes a decent portion of one's HP every turn, and it's based on their max HP. That being said, it makes sense to poison an enemy with high max health. Will also take a few hits, so focus on someone.
Alright, so I like the turn order in the top there, very easy to follow. You're typically not a huge fan of it, feels restrictive, almost like you have to do it if you want to hit. Which bites when you play defensively like me. Yeah, I that's kind of, I think, what my holdup is on the directional stuff. Both of those games have overworld battles with far longer time spans between turns. Facing would not make sense. True, true. Cumulative status effects, you like that? Yeah, I do too. I don't think, like, I played this is the last thing I did in the last stream. Also I can tab through stats and stuff here, which is cool. I should have shown that off. This is the status screen. Interesting that resistances are calculated all separately. Wisdom, I wonder what does. We've got skill points. We also level up as a party, which I think is neat. I don't have to worry about last hits. So let's start. I probably want to just start by fighting the boss. Like, usually whittling down the boss first is a good idea. I think what I want to do is just move real far so I don't get hit from anything else. I will start that. She's got a good amount of health, so she can sit at the front. Backstab mechanics are kind of like critical hits. It definitely adds another dimension to things. To me, it's just kind of, do you want to focus on that other dimension? That's kind of a question. And by the way, he has a throw shuriken, but it's only minus 5 HP. It's not great. It's good if that's the only thing he can do, but... I'll do that. Famous last words. Hey, Gareth. I was able to do this last time without taking a single casualty. So I'm hoping I can do that again. Although I don't like this setup already. Yeah, I can't reach the boss now. That was dumb of me. So we'll see. It's more about just, like, you know, to me it's like, do you want to play with that mechanic? Like, do you want to have that extra layer? It can definitely be cool, but it's also something that, like, you have to be responsible for now. So people are going to feel, you know, different kinds of ways about that. I can lock him in here. Alright, we poisoned him. So I decided that was probably the better thing to do rather than have Nigel be able to hit. We're not killing off the support / potential healers. In the last stream I did this already. They are out of range considerably enough that I think it's fine. Because, yeah, that's just an archer. I don't think she has heal. I don't remember if I can see their skills or not. No, I cannot. But yeah, they don't have heals. You're fine to do that. Keep whittling that guy down. Yeah, we'll do that.
One way to think of it, backstabs are kind of like critical hit that you control versus it being in the hands of RNG. Yeah. Yeah, that does make sense. Oh, she got blood. I think that's fine. Do I end him here? No. Let's figure out if poison kills. Because it will if it works like I think it does. If not, then we might be in trouble. So that hurts us every tile we move. I wonder how much. A lot. Okay, let's not do that. 5 per. Alright, you just sit there. Oh, he's still going in. Oh, yeah, he can attack and then run. Okay. Okay, poison does kill. Good to know. So we're gonna do this, and then we can whirlwind strike. So it does 15. Nice. We'll try to dodge the bow, I think. So she's fine, she just can't move. As long as we don't move, we're okay. Bleed is real bad. You know, you always wonder in games, like, you gotta feel out. Do we need to take things like status effects seriously? Because that answer varies. In this game, apparently the answer is yes. Can I see? How much health do you have? Are you okay? Yeah, we're okay. This is not too bad yet. I'm also noting that I don't believe this game has difficulty options. I believe it just is what it is. Which is something that I really like. Or at least I think it's a good way for indie devs to handle things. I can move here and do this again. Can I? Oh no, I don't have the SP to do it. That's okay. Time to build a stat effects team. Yeah, maybe. 10 from poison at start of turn. I should have checked how much health he had, because yeah, they said that it was based on max HP. 18, so that won't be a kill, but that will. So let's actually do that. Take kills where we can get them. Then I can move here, and yeah, we'll just shuriken throw you. Okay, that's fine. It's 5 anyway, like, it's not great, but it's something. When you can't do anything else, I don't mind a little chip damage of 5. I wonder if the difficulty is set like GameCube Fire Emblem? GameCube Fire Emblem has options. Do the status effects wear off? Let's check. Not yet, at least. Don't know if they ever do. Nigel's getting a little bit low. Would be good if I could use her attacks more. Yeah, Nigel's gonna need to fall back. Oh, I have a healing herb. Do I want to use that here? Sure, why not? You're bleeding. 'Tis but a flesh wound, not from non-moving characters. Yeah. Didn't we get screwed with the difficulty settings in the English release? We did. It was that they decided to change. Okay, bleed is gone now, I think. That might be famous last words. But it appears gone. Yeah, it's gone. Alright, let's shuriken throw again. Both of our other people kill that guy in one hit, so let's do it on that one. And then we fall back. Cool. Yeah, in the GameCube release of Path of Radiance, and I think Radiant Dawn too, they like changed what the difficulty settings were called, which ended up kind of screwing English players, because they changed it from like easy, normal, hard to normal, hard. I think I'm doing that backwards, but normal is the hard version. That's ultimately what the problem was. Bleed is gone. Soulfly/Fred Durst have entered the chat. Okay, you want like a hot take from me? Fred Durst is not a terrible vocalist. I don't think anybody else could like make what he does work. That's the band Limp Bizkit, for those of you that are not people of culture. But I think Fred Durst is like one of the most undersold vocalists in the metal scene. Because like at his peak, he was dating Britney Spears at her peak. Like that's insane to think about. Set 100 when she first got bleed and 25 at the last turn. So I guess that's the duration. Yeah, I'm guessing like 25 per turn, maybe. Not having a difficulty select as an indie dev is an invitation to get a lot of negative Steam reviews. Yeah, you would know. Like, I trust you fully on that. And that sucks. Although, you go above and beyond. I love the way you handle difficulty. Because, like, Sinister Design's latest game combines, like, sports management with SRPG stuff. I've got a video about it here on the channel. It's called Together in Battle. It's like Gladiators. And I really do not do well with the money management stuff. I just want to focus on characters and stuff. But you can, like, set, in all his games, like, you know, do you want normal gold? Do you want more gold? Do you want less gold? Do you want normal EXP, more EXP, less EXP? Do you want permadeath? Do you want injuries? Do you want no consequence? Like, the way he handles difficulty is awesome. And I think that's a great way to do it, just letting players customize. But I'm saying that, like, a lot of SRPG, like, indie devs will be like, oh, I need a normal mode, a hard mode, and an easy mode. And it's like, no. Like, you need to have one good balanced mode to start. And then, if you want an easier mode, that's pretty easy to throw in there. If, like, I don't know, it's just you really need to have one really, really well-balanced campaign, I think. And some devs I've played struggle with that. So I'm like, that's step one. XP by end of battle, but not the same to all. People of culture. Yeah, I think that's a funny, like, joke with Limp Bizkit. Has my response ever been get good? Absolutely. Devs should make the game they want, and if it's hard, get good. Although, like I said, I love the way Sinister Designs makes it customizable difficulty. Yeah, not everybody got the same EXP. I don't... That's... I'll have to pay attention to that. That's a little weird. That's how Dark Deity plays with difficulty too. Okay. I bought that one just to be supportive of, like, another indie dev, but I have not played it yet. I've heard very mixed things, so I'm excited to check it out. No, please, let me go! Don't kill me! Will you please keep your dignity whilst we decide if you live or not? Shut up, kid. Keep watching our surroundings. I was desperate. I want my freedom back. I know you're feeling like this too. They took everything I had. How did you leave, Ramona? We saw you leaving and followed you. And where did you get these weapons? Well, They what? They gave us. Those soldiers. They wanted us to slow you down, as they suspected you were the ones with the stolen supplies. And you accused me of betraying the others. How ironic.
I'm gonna kill you.
Wait! Is he any worse than us? I mean, we were desperate as well, and at the first opportunity we had, we left without looking back.
Please, listen to the man. Are you sure of that?
We'd be killing another of our kind, in quotes. We'd be contributing to the extinction of our own culture, our own people.
You're very considerate, mister. I know who your son got his kindness from. Get out of here.
I don't know if that was the right decision for us to let him live or not, but we'll go with it.
So, we're off to Casimira.
Yeah. Whilst I'm hopeful about all this, I feel bad for spending so many years in this place and leaving without a coin.
Freedom. It's priceless. That's what matters.
You're right. Yes. Ha ha ha!
About Zara, do you think Boris knew something about her? When I asked him about my daughter, he seemed uncomfortable. He always was a good boy. I wonder if he didn't want to tell me something.
Ah, don't worry. I know she's fine. I can feel it. She must be pretty badass, just like you.
Why did it take us so long to do anything? To be forced to work and not be able to see our kids anymore? Why were we okay with that for all these years? What were we thinking?
That's because it involved our kids. We had two options, to stay and work to provide for them, or to flee and leave them behind.
Starting to get a picture of how things were. What I don't get is, why did they take Boris and Zara to the capital, and not me?
Their religion. It demonizes all the religions from the south. They believe that once you turn 10, you can't be converted anymore. They think we're all filthy creatures, if you recall that. You were already 10 when that happened. Your brother, 9.
That's the belief that the reason the South is miserable is our lack of faith in Lao Tsin, their god. I'm assuming that's an L and not an I. Lao Tsin? Lao Tsin? I don't know. You were too young to remember, but we used to live in an oligarchy as we natives were colonized by northern families. Then, Vanaris was founded by immigrants from the north. They promised it would be a place where northerners and southerners would be treated equally, and it became the first southern republic. Apparently, that's been a thing for a long time in the north, but things started changing when they realized we wouldn't stop praying to our own gods and doing our own rituals.
At that point, they started calling us the Generation Zero. They split us from our young kids with the excuse that this was the only way to save them. And since then, we've been working like slaves to make this country grow, whilst our kids are being brainwashed by those in Iris, making them believe that we're evil.
It works like this. We can tolerate you if you behave like us, dress like us, talk like us, and most importantly, idolize our idols. And to be honest, I'm done talking about this. Let's move.
Met a lot of people like that.
You got roughly halfway through Dark Deity and never went back. I heard you and John on the Woodhouse channel. I've been told once I play it, I need to watch your playthrough, so I'm looking forward to that. Dark Deity has built-in randomizers too, which is a welcome addition. I love that. I do think that's super cool. Someone needs to make a MasterCard meme with that priceless clip. Ugh. I had forgotten about that ad campaign. So we've got an overworld, and this is where stream died for good last time, so we've had no issues so far. Very happy with that. Good job, Spectrum. So, as mentioned, northern Caceres is at west. I marked it with blue in the map, as it's a town, and supposedly a peaceful place. There we can buy stuff in the shop, but whenever we need some money and experience, we can come back here to fight some enemies. I will mark these places green. Okay, so we can grind. Interesting. I'm hoping that's optional. We'll find out. Our current objective, which is to get to southern Caceres, is marked red, as you two can see. There we go. Alright, so let's go to town. Shop party data settings. Oh, okay, this is how we save. Settings, what do we have? Pace, normal or fast. Language, full screen. Volume and stuff, okay. Party. Alright, there's all our party. Not too bad. Interesting that he has less move than everybody else. There's also a jump stat, which is fascinating. I wonder if that's just for verticality. You reach the point in Dark Deity where glitches were a pain in the ass, like being locked out of using characters for multiple turns. There's a Dark Deity in the works. Yeah, there's Dark Deity 2 they're working on. Okay. Oh, okay, so it shows me what... So she can use a Chris as well. It does... I like that it gives poison, but it does so much less damage than her bow. But also, we could stack up that poison faster. That could be cool. Buckler? I don't know if he has one. Evasion plus 6%. Okay. Anti-flame jacket. That's funny. Covers 20% HP and cures bleed. Alright, yeah, let's buy one of those. To replace the one that we used. Bandage. I don't know what else I'm gonna need. We'll buy him a buckler. And then maybe the anti-flame jacket? Sure. Now, how do I equip people with stuff? Also, that guy looked a little bit like Kratos. Jump if, like, Tactics Ogre is just height / verticality. I'm assuming it's that. Alright, I want to give him... let's give him the healing herb again. And then equipment... We give him the buckler. And I think we give him the flame jacket too, because we're gonna put him on the front lines. Yeah, that should do. That sounds way too complicated. We had a costume change. Oh no, it's other people. Okay. May I know what is going on here? God damn it. Layla! See what you've done? I'm gonna frickin' kill you! See, that's your problem. You can't talk your way through any situation. If things don't go your way, you fix it by attacking whoever disagrees with you. Don't try to fool me. You were gonna leave with the... thing. Just chill. I'm sure we can sort it out in a non-violent way. Yeah, that was not a suspicious encounter at all. Don't get any closer, outsider. You're not getting anything from us. Not gonna lie, now you've got me curious. What's so special you two can't let anyone know about? See? If you didn't throw a tantrum about it, we'd be cool now. Still, I think we can settle this... pacifically? Right after dealing with the outsider. Okay. Does that mean peacefully? In a violent way. In older RPGs, they would call anti-fire items asbestos armor. That's hilarious. Oh, I have party placement. Interesting. X weapon is good against Y armor. Yeah, what's it called? Why can I not think of it? The game I played on here forever that looked really nice. I don't know why I can't think of the name of it right now. It had that. And it was hard to tell, like, who was wearing what armor all the time. So I didn't love that either. Can I move her? Oh, I can! An SRPG that lets me move the deployment of my, like, main character? That's crazy. I don't know how that's allowed. I think I want to put her up, like, I want to put her where she can shoot quickly and then move. I don't know if I can shoot that far. I don't think I can, so I think we should just probably... She has 2 jumps, so that looks too high. She can probably get up there. We'll put Adrian here, and we'll put Nigel. Actually, let's swap those 2. There we go. I think that'll do. The only way for me to check map is like that. Okay. Yeah, I think this'll work. Let's go! It even knows what the start button is on my Saturn controller. That's awesome. She described pretty much any video game excuse for a fight. Yeah, like that was... The dialogue so far, is not the greatest. 87% hit, that's acceptable. Haste. I wonder what that does. Specifically, the ocean of choice for violence. I think they meant specifically in the dialogue. I think so. But like I said, not too big a deal. I'm wondering if this guy's gonna fight them. Like, he very clearly looks like a different faction and, like, spawns away from them. So, it's got me wondering that. I think I'm gonna have him move up here. Actually, hang on. 1, 2... Alright, that's fine. We'll move up here for now. Yeah, he's not gonna be able to be in range yet. I assume I can't attack up that. No. I don't want him taking, like, just a ton of attacks, but I think that'll be okay. Oh! That's a big hit. Alright, yep, we'll move up, and then we can finish off that guy. I think that's the best use of our abilities. Okay, you're using your espresso. You like the turn order? It makes you think of Mega Man Command Mission. Oh, he's got poison. I see that. I have not played that one. I haven't played too many Mega Mans. I've done a couple of the classic ones, and then I also played the first Battle Network, and that was awesome. I should play the rest of those one day. So, can you do that again? Can you do your explodey thing again? No. You have no SP. I wish I could see their stats. Yeah, I can't. It looks like I should be able to scroll up to actions, but I can't. Alright, let's start on this guy. Oh, he's using an espresso to do it again. Yeah, that's worrisome. It's kind of Mega Man Fantasy 7-ish. Interesting. It's like a whole RPG. Does she have any skills? No, she does not. Okay. If I do this, I block them in. And I kind of think I want to do that. Okay, I can't shoot through. Maybe I don't want to do that. I'm assuming Explosion might have area of effect as well, so let's keep them a little bit separated.
move her over one more and keep the pressure on him. I think we'll attack the other one. We'll be okay. Mega Man X the RPG? Interesting. Ah, okay, so that sleep thing came in immediately. That's annoying. And I believe she can do that again, but I'm gonna double check that. Yeah. No. 13 to 6. No, she can't. Okay. How long does that last? If it's 4 turns, it's 4 turns. My goodness. That's a lot. Alright, let's just fight this guy. He's gonna have his turn next. I think we just stay facing this way. Okay. You can revisit areas. Interesting. So, I guess the enemies are on the same side, despite looking like maybe they're not. Did that just poison us? That's annoying. Difficulty definitely got up there pretty quick. Alright, he is now very close to death. Try and move out of... No, I probably don't want to move all the way out of the way, because that leaves Nigel out to dry. You're asleep. I wish we could have killed him before he hit us with that. Could have if we weren't sleeped. No, we're not poisoned. We're just extremely close. Got it. Well, I'm not going to be able to kill that guy yet. So we need to not get hit again right now. So your move is 3. So if I move back 3 and then stand in front of him, then we're Gucci. Yeah, if I do that, then we can't get poisoned. Perhaps they aren't reactive to caffeine. I work with a guy that doesn't feel the effects of coffee or energy drinks. I didn't buy the espresso. I was thinking, like, probably we won't... Ugh, man, she's gonna die, isn't she? I was thinking probably we wouldn't see status effects for at least a tiny bit, but I was wrong. Alright, we'll figure out how death works. That is crazy that they can just put him to sleep, like, forever. I mean, we gotta use our skill here. I think that's the only thing that makes sense. I can also speed up things, by the way. I can do 2 times speed. Yep, we're poisoned. Yep, when it's his turn, he's going down. We're asleep. Man, this difficulty really, really shot up. I'm hoping they don't want me to grind. But I suppose we'll find out. Finally, you're awake. Okay. We'll get rid of you. Maybe he can clean up. We'll see. Might be too much incoming damage, but we'll find out. How much does that do right now? 5? Yeah, that's just not gonna cut it. How much does our attack do? 7. I mean, if we get a dodge here, maybe, but I don't know. Might game over for the first time. Let's see what happens. Yep. Perhaps you're meant to go to that optional map. Yeah, I just really want to avoid doing that. I don't want to think that they are forcing me to grind, but we'll see. We gonna try one more time. We'll start on that guy. He's very scary. Vandal Hearts, they explode in a bloody fountain. That sounds super metal. The goated sack transformation? What are you talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about. The needless gore fountain? Yeah, that sounds fun. We don't see much gore in games these days. And I don't think every game needs it by any means, but it's fun when some have it. I don't know if I want to move him all the way up there, because then if Nigel can make that jump, which I'm still not entirely sure he can, but I think he can, 1, 2, 3, then he could attack. So I don't know that I want to do that. I think I want to do this. Yeah, just focus that guy down. He has skills that are scary. Yes, okay. Alright, I am understanding. Somewhat, at least. Ah, one off. Well, if I'm gonna be one off anyway, I think we just keep attacking Scary Skill Man. You gotta go. Morning, Rescue Squad. I don't know if I've seen you in a stream before. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you're having a good day. Tactics Ogre's character death. The sack transformation. I'm gonna have to look up what that is. That sounds very weird. So I'm playing this one a lot better this time. You have sleep also, which sucks. So I probably need to get rid of you. So the next time it's her turn, I'm going to shoot that guy. Okay, now we can get rid of him in one more hit. Oh, I was hoping she wouldn't sleep. I didn't want to give her the opportunity. In Tactics Ogre, you get 3 turns to revive your ally, then they pop into a sack of stuff. That's funny. See, in a position like this, I never know which way to turn. I think that way is better. Yeah, we do that. Can we attack him from here? No, we can't. Okay. I'm wondering if attacking somebody sleeping, like, wakes them up or lowers their count at least. Alright. Exploded guy is gone. We are in much better situation than before. I might have just played like booty. That is definitely a possibility. Although, it is definitely harder. Like, that is for sure. Alright, I don't really want to get attacked yet, so it's 92%, that's fine. So, oh, here we go, we can figure this out. Okay, yeah, it wakes him up, cool. So he's gonna have a turn next. He does a lot less damage. So it makes sense to have him get that kill and have my other people focus down this guy. I do think I need to move him because he's already closer to getting poisoned than I would like. There we go. One, two, three. Okay. So you can't reach, but you can block for people. So you go there and block. Ah. Hey, Papple. Good to see ya. I hope you've been doing well. Now we're clearing out the support NPCs. Is that what he is? Like, I don't know. He just spawned weirdly off to the side. I kind of don't know what to make of him. Man, that's unfortunate. Okay, well, it happens to him too. There we go. Crushed it that time. So I think what's happening is everybody's getting the same amount of EXP, they just didn't start in the same place. That's my guess. But we got a lot of levels from that. Adrian has learned Dual Hit. Okay. Turns out the bandit was just passing through. It kind of feels that way. You turned on your system to play some Advance Wars? Sweet. I love Advance Wars, though I usually enjoy watching it more than I like playing it, funnily enough. I'm doing great. I've had terrible internet issues, but those got resolved this past weekend, so I am really excited that hopefully streams will be smooth from here on out. So we're back to Boris, and something's going on in that room that we were in. I'm wondering if this is intended to be the same room or not. What is going on here? You tell us. What the hell is going on here? Treason. Treason is the word for what's going on here. You failed Vanaris, and you know how we punish traitors, right? That's ridiculous. I don't know what you're talking about. Don't waste my time. Come in. It was him, I can assure you. Ah, Afonso, we let him live, and he comes back and just turns in Boris. What? Are you gonna blindly trust the words of a rebel? Can you back up this claim? This. His father was wearing his bracelet. It fell from his wrist when he stopped the woman from attacking me. Leave. That's a huge misunderstanding. Don't look at me like this. I know it's yours. You missed the cutscene. Why are our fleeing refugees out here murdering bandits? Because our main character wanted to know what the two in cloaks had, because they were talking about something they didn't want her to know about, so she attacked them. Honestly, it kind of feels like we're the bandits, now that you mention it. You're curious why the developer chose this limited color palette. I don't hate it yet.
but we'll see. I wonder if the immersion-breaking deaths are low-key hinting at a God's 1v1ing in a simulation game, like a standard board game for gods, like D&D or tabletop RPGs. Interesting. That's a cool idea. Soldiers, you know what to do. Rip our boy Boris. Afonso sucks. All my homies hate Afonso. Wait. Discos? Were these people really fighting for a crate full of second-rate narcotics? They were acting weird and suddenly attacked me. Wasn't expecting this place to be so messed up. It was nothing like that last time I came here. I mean, we really attacked them. Okay, so this is now green, so we can come back and grind that battle, I think. That's it. We're a few kilometers away from the wharf. If we don't stumble upon any strange situation, we'll be able to get to Casimira pretty quickly. From there, we're pretty close to an Umbra. Okay, is the shop the same after we finish a battle? We'll find out. No, it is not. Okay. Harmonica and dagger. I don't understand why I would want this. And I don't know what the star means. Round shield. Okay. Slightly better evasion. Again, vampire cloak. Increases resistance to dark by 1 and decreases to holy by 1. Increases the amount of items one can carry. Interesting. Cheaters, don't do drugs. It's the bandit behind the counter. Get him. It is. Yeah, you're right. That's funny. I was thinking that. I should have said that when he showed up on that map. I don't understand why I would want this. Is this greater range? Like, yeah, there's no way for me to tab over and, like, check that. If that has more range than my crossbow, then that's good. I could use that situationally. I assume I can change to different weapons. I could also get him a dagger that does 2 more damage. I don't think that's worth it. Again, it could be situationally. I don't think the accessories are needed here. Sure, we'll try that. I think we'll pass on that dagger for now. I don't know if I can change her weapon on the fly. I guess we'll find out. Alright, let's go to the wharf. He got a new skill. What does that do? Can equip 2 melee weapons and hit twice a turn. I'm glad I checked. Okay, back to the shop. Yeah, I think we just buy another one. When he's on the battle map. It's the shopkeeper. Get him. Yeah. I'm wondering if it doesn't bode well that we're already reusing, oops. That was dumb. I should not have done that. I meant to equip a thing. I can probably do it, on the deployment menu, maybe. We'll find out. Bring a knife to a knife fight. Smart. Bring 2 knives. Yes. So it's here, right below me. This is Amalia, apparently. That's his name. Can't believe I'll be able to tame it. Ugh. Shush, Amalia. Contain your enthusiasm. I also talk about my secrets out loud. Now that I've got the key and the skills, I'm the only one around who can tame the beast that lives in this cage. Nah, that would have been too easy. Yeah, I accidentally entered the cutscene. It's fine, I'm sure. I'll figure it out. Protect Amalia. Okay, we don't know why we're doing that, though. Oh, nope, it's not fine. Alright, oops. Well, we'll just continue it. Maybe it's fine. How much health do you have? Are you impossible to keep alive?
We also didn't have deployment this turn, or this time, which is interesting. You have 22, what's it called? 22 SP. I don't love that. Is this a premonition to War of Dialogue for an exposition for a plumber arriving to a single lady's apartment? I have no idea what's happening. We'll just start on the thief, I think. I don't trust the high SP value. I don't know what I want this guy to do. I guess that is good. Go out there and, like, hide. Oh, good. He's gonna come up here and fight us. That actually is good. I appreciate that they've made the green unit very visibly green here. Did not clock that, but yeah, you are right. Oh, you have a bleed bow. Okay. Okay, what do you do? Interesting. Oh, you control them. Scratch that last comment. I did not. I did not do that. Do that. I think we can get that kill. Yeah, we can. Not bad. Taking damage off the board seems really important in this game. Your bleed thing is going to be annoying if I let you keep getting that off. Yeah, see, I'm not doing that. Oh, you have crazy range. Oh, you have sleep. Okay. I like that when that's on our team. Want to sound like a Cockney, say bleeding bow. Did not clock that either. Okay, so yeah, that is just fully the sleep thing that was used on us. Okay. Either of our people can one-shot her at this point. So let's do that. Let's let the other guy keep sleeping. So I probably want to do that. No. We can just move here. Yeah, yeah. Ah! Poop. Alright, that's fine. What's your chance? 92? You got that. Please don't attack and wake that guy up. Okay, neat. This level, compared to the last one, feels very, very different difficulty-wise. I almost feel like these should have been flipped. That last one was a little bit tough. This one feels a little bit tough to lose. Yeah, that was my bad. I assumed we would hit, but... Yeah, now we're gonna sleep this guy. I think that was an 81% chance. Like, it's pretty high. Yeah, you can't reach. But that's fine. I need to give him boots as soon as I can. How close are you to waking up? Not the closest. I'm gonna move down here. I think we're actually just gonna spend a turn getting set up. I think he'll get that kill, but I'm not sure. Either way, we can wake him up and, oh, is he poisoned? Yeah, he's poisoned. Okay. I'm not gonna bank on that getting the kill. There we go. Okay, you're gonna have to catch up. There we go. Now, he should wake up. Not yet still. Man, the sleep is a little bit broken. Doesn't even do anything. Rip. And then you're just gonna sleep him again, aren't you? Oh my gosh, that's so dumb. Yeah, this and the last fight definitely should have been swapped. So, that is an... oh, it's a 100% chance. What is this? 100 as well. Okay, we'll just do the skill. Oh, that has friendly fire. That was really valuable to learn. Okay. Good to know. Morgana has learned dual wield. We'll have to see what that is. That lets me attack twice again. Then, I thought that was the way they were balancing my weaker guy, was that he can attack twice. Whenever game gives me a hit percent, I assume there lies. Yeah, I don't know on this. I'm assuming it's 1 RN. It's rolling it once, but I don't know. Spin to win with payback. Yeah, I just need to keep in mind that abilities have friendly fire. Yes, it can be tamed. It's one of the rare beasts that have lived in these lands since before it was explored by Northerners. Its name, Kiamat. There's no context for this. What? Makes sense. The natives don't have the weapons to fight these things, so they would leave them alone. Can't say I'm not curious to take a closer look, though. It's not advisable to get close with so many people around. It might feel threatened and attack. Interesting. It's coming closer. Can you please tell your son to stay away from the cage? As I said, I would love to, but unfortunately there are way too many outlaws around the wharf. You would love to what? But hey, if you can somehow help me by clearing the area, we could certainly make it happen. Make what happen? What? I don't understand. I don't understand what he wants. I was thinking Tiamat as well. I don't understand what he wants. Like, do I need to redo the wharf thing? Whatever. I don't know what's happening. Let me check what her new thing is. Dual wield makes it possible to equip a ranged and a melee weapon. Okay. That's good. Let's do the thing that I was dumb and didn't do. Yeah, okay, we can check. I guess we check the shop after everything. There's our bandit friend. Ooh. I mean, it's only 2 more damage. This just doesn't feel... I guess if you're grinding every time... Okay, the star must be new stuff to the shop. Increases resistance to lightning by 1. I saw boots and my brain immediately was like, good. Speed by 5. I don't know what that does. That might be turn order. Curiosin gives immunity to poison. That could be good. Yerba Mate recovers 50% of SP and cures poison. I've had Yerba Mate. Because one of my friends is Argentinian. And it's really interesting. It's like tea leaves, kind of. And you sip it out of a gourd cup. And you don't strain it in the same way you do other tea. You don't like teabag it. You just fill your cup with these leaves. And then the straw, it's a specific kind of metal straw with a filter on the bottom that keeps you from sucking up the leaves. And apparently in Argentina, they do this instead of like coffee. They'll just have their gourd that they carry with them the entire day and refill throughout the day with like hot water. And that's why you leave the leaves in there. So it just keeps being fresh all day. Did that with a friend for a day. And dear God, it is not like it's like caffeinated. And I was like, well, I have Monster sometimes. Like, surely I'll be fine. I felt high. I don't do drugs. I've never gotten high. But man, I felt high after having like 2 cups of that. Like, messed me up the rest of the day. Crazy drink. So we need something for her. We'll get her a dagger, I think. And then I don't think the 2 damage is worth it. Still. The bag might be. But we don't even have items for everybody yet. I mean, it's nice that gives immunity. But I think the yerba mate is just better. I think we might need espresso, though, because that sleep is broken. So I think we just do that for now. I assume Morgana being able to dual wield the developer hating how archer mechanics work in Fire Emblem and Tactics Ogre. Could be. I don't know. That they can't attack, like, sideways. I've always felt like that's a fine way to balance things, but I actually remembered to do the thing this time. I'm gonna check, just... Okay, no, that is, it does count that correctly. I wondered if it would. She doesn't have an item. We'll give her the espresso. I assumed we could hold 1 item. We can actually hold a bunch. Okay. That is good to know. So the bag is not needed yet. I think we're good. I'm hoping the plot picks up and, like, we start to understand things. Oh, wow. Look at this place. Yeah. This is weird. Nice music track. I wonder why there are so many statues here. I see that shading. Those 2 are going to stand up. I remember the huge statue from some drawings in their sculptures. That's drawings in their... Oh, in their scriptures. Okay. That's Lao Tsin. The other 2 are his daughters, Dolores and Frida, the guardians of heaven. So they're meant to block our way out? Ironic or not, that may be telling us something. Supposedly. Ah, in that case... we're... Okay. No dialogue about why we're gonna fight, we just are. Yeah, you move up here, and I think that's good. Yep. Defeat all enemies. I mean, it's just 2. Oh, they've got 120 health. And do half of his health and damage in 1 hit. How much? What? You have 5 move, 26 strength, have a giant sword, 44 strength. This is nuts. You have 2 move. Okay, so What is our highest attack thing? 19 versus 13. Okay. This is nuts. I can't attack. I guess I can't attack through my guy. The bastard sword, yep. I assume she's like 2 range, maybe? Yeah. Wow. Yeah, this is gonna take more than one try. Are you... what? Completely immune to poison. And sleep. Got it. I have no clue what they're gonna want me to do about this. Like, what? Okay, attack and then run, I guess. Get out of here. He's gonna die to that, yeah. Undead poison, obviously. Yeah, that's true. Assuming they're undead. Skill Unholy Souls. Oh my gosh. This is insane. I'm wondering if this is just that you definitely are supposed to grind checkpoint. Okay, that's good. I still think we die here. I don't know that we're gonna kill one of them. Berserk? Skills on. What? What does that do? I don't know. They got a bunch more moves than I do too. Goodness. Can we do... I'd like to at least kill one. That would make me happy. That does 19, I think it said. Yeah. And our regular attack does 22. Alright, well, we're close to killing one. I don't think we're going to. Dolores is such a nice little old lady name. Kind of amazing choice for an undead boss. Yeah, I was thinking that. Okay, that just drastically increases damage. This is nuts! We might have to grind a little bit.